If you've ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with the world that we live in, but you couldn't figure out just what it was, then you've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati have been controlling our reality since the beginning of time. But not anymore, because there is an awakening happening, and you are about to become a part of it. Wake up, because this is a call for an uprising.
This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. In doing these videos, a lot of the time, I'll sit there and I'll jot things down and try to think of things I can piece together that when people see it in a row and they see, repetition, because these are all interviews and things that people aren't going to see at once. But when they see it in order, it helps unlock something in their mind because they start to see a pattern and they start to say, that is really kind of a weird coincidence. Now, all of these celebrities being related to one another, I'm going to play you some clips of them even openly admitting, oh, I'm cousins with so-and-so, I'm cousins with so-and-so. Hillary's cousins with Madonna. I mean, this list of it's just unbelievable, right? You get the influencers and then you get the politicians. And they all just happen to be related, but they play dumb too. And they're like, oh yeah, what a coinky-dink. Just some of these coincidences, and I'll talk to you about it after.
So it turns out you're related to Angelina Jolie, and we found a picture that I couldn't believe. I don't know why we haven't seen this picture of you. Let's see Angelina first of all. And
I really admire what she's doing on behalf of, charity and HIV/AIDS and a lot of work around the world. I've done some events with her, and she's
so it makes
really
sense
committed.
that y'all are related.
Well,
now this is the odd one, which I did not know. You're also cousins with Madonna.
That's true.
So, and I am related to Kate Middleton. She is my 14th cousin, twice removed.
Okay, that's close enough.
I think so. It's not like 3 times removed. It's twice removed. So, and I'm related to Madonna and Halle Berry, and both of them embrace it.
Well, why wouldn't they?
Exactly. And
why? We put you in the photograph with the royal family because we thought we should.
Isn't that wonderful?
You want to know who I'm related to?
Who are you related to?
Sarah Palin.
No.
That's what I said.
Fantastic.
Twisted way, somebody sent me this information that she was my...
Has this been
This
genealogically...
is the Cloud Atlas Continuum.
Blown away to find out today that you are related, in fact, to Abraham Lincoln. Your family is that true?
Yes.
That's so cool!
Yeah, no, Nancy Hanks was Abraham Lincoln's mother. So, yeah.
Look at
that!
You've no doubt heard the old saying, politics makes strange bedfellows. Well, it also makes for some pretty strange family ties. Listen to this. It turns out that one of President Obama's toughest critics is actually his cousin. Claire Shipman shakes the family tree.
Turns out these two are more than just political enemies. They're having a family feud.
They're 10th cousins, which means that they share a common ancestor. So a man named John Smith, who was an early settler to Massachusetts.
Yes, you heard right. Barack Obama and Sarah Palin are cousins with a family tree that takes them back to one Mr. Smith of the 1600s.
Sanders was booked today. All coincidence. We didn't plan any of it. What I didn't realize was I didn't know y'all were really related for real.
Yes.
What's the connect?
We're second or third cousins. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
You feel that?
We go back to the old country. Yeah, I do. I feel a familial connection with him.
I want to break some news to you tonight. Our friends at Ancestry did some digging. You are related to Fred Rogers.
Impossible. No, you're pulling our leg.
All right.
Let's look at this.
How far away is it?
Wait, look at a Mefford.
I know, yeah, Mefford.
Oprah tried to say that you two are somehow, some way related.
Yeah, she said she actually researched it and found it to be true.
And that's so.
Some kind of Presley with a Winfrey hooked up somewhere along the line in the South. You know how it goes.
Cousin Oprah.
That's right.
Cousin Oprah would be proud.
You do match someone who's been in the series before.
Really?
You have long identical segments of DNA.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that cool?
Yes.
Please turn the page and meet your genetic cousin.
Julianne? Julie! You know, we went to school together.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. That is Cory Booker.
Yeah.
You and Cory Booker are DNA cousins.
Now, obviously, you could see how, in a sense, they play it down. And they pretend like, oh, I don't really know this person. Of course, they're going to do that. Some people would say, well, how would they let this information out? Why would they let this information out? Well, it's twofold. It's almost like saying, well, why did they let the internet happen if they knew that it wakes so many people up? Well, they need the internet, right? They need this type of technology out there. So it's a catch-22. There's pros and there's cons for them. This is the same type of thing with these Ancestry.coms and all these websites out there that show, who's related to who, because they want to get your DNA. So they get people to send in their DNA, and, that's what they want. They want your DNA. We have the Freemasons who are out there collecting children's DNA, the Masonic Child's ID program that they run, where they go around trying to say, well, this is to make sure kids don't get kidnapped. Okay, they want everybody's DNA. That's very, very clear. But it's just amazing to me that there's people out there that see this stuff and they think it's ridiculous because they go, well, technically, we're all related. Technically, all I know is I'm not a 10th cousin of Queen Elizabeth. And you want to go through the list of these people who are related to the royal bloodline? You've got some of the, you got Beyonce with the royal bloodline, Johnny Depp with the royal bloodline, obviously the Bushes with Queen Elizabeth's bloodline. And then, of course, we're supposed to be, it's a coincidence, right? Larry David, the guy who performs, his Bernie Sanders impression. Oh, just happens to be second or third cousins with them. Oh, what a surprise. And they don't really even know each other. Oh, Oprah's related to Elvis. Oprah, probably the most influential person out there. Oh, Ellen, the other most influential person, maybe even more so than Oprah now because Oprah stepped aside. Oh, and she happens to be related to Kate Middleton and the royal family. Oh, and she's related to Madonna. Oh, and then you got Hillary Clinton, and she's related to Madonna, the biggest witch in Hollywood. Oh, and Hillary's also related to Angelina Jolie, who we get shoved down our throat, who's hanging out at the White House. You know what I mean? These are actors in movies. They shouldn't have this type of power, but this is the point. The point of showing you this is these people work hand in hand with each other, and they control industry, which I've covered before, where you go down the line of, Skull and Bones and the people that came out of that and were handed these industries to start, from railroads to